Hello guys, it's me, your girl, Plannahannah Tampon. So, I'm here with a plan with me for the week of July 25th through the 31st, which was my last week as a New Yorker. Yeah, I am using this, let me zoom in a tiny bit more so you can't see the leg of the tripod. This How Far I'll Go kit from SPC, which is a Moana kit. I thought it was very fitting, like the How Far I'll Go for my last week in New York before Chris and I adventured out to start our new adventure in Texas. We've been here for a week now and things are going good. I'm excited to get back to work tomorrow. But yeah, so I'm pairing this with Macarons. I have the Botanical 2 underlays. I have the Montanui 15mm washi, overlays, and quotes, as well as the Flower 1 headers. I have this kit add-on. I do have the Moana tall box, which I am not using. I'm going to use the Moana that's in the kit. I have the 15mm washi. I'm also going to bring in gold. I always bring in a core foil so that I can have all the things. And I do have this oops sheet of matte bronze from, this is the like foil bundle exclusive sheet. So I figured I would bring that in. My inserts are from Aura Estelle. My teeth tweezers are from Plannahannah. And yeah, I feel like somehow my setup is exactly the same, but I just think maybe it's because the room has better lighting. I can do that too, that the video seems like so much better. Okay. So, we're just gonna get started. I might be able to feel a little discombobulated, not that you guys will really know, but like trying to get used to this new setup. So I need 10 full boxes per use. We have 8. We've got her. I'm gonna use the Blondie girl for 9. And I'm actually gonna close the blinds. I do not like that. And I'll probably use, I think I'm actually gonna use this one because I have a lot of like good overlays that I could use. Like this Moana one might look actually really cute over that. So that's what I'm gonna go with, and we're gonna find the glitter headers and just jump on into it. I'm gonna have to like try to remember to only tell the stories of this particular week. Yeah, I cannot remember if it was this Monday or the Friday prior. So if this story is being repeated in this plan with me in the prior one, I do apologize. You can just fast forward through it. But we did end up having more issues with our plumbing in our apartment, which was absolutely obnoxious, seeing as we only had like a week left. Really annoying. This was also, I did obviously spend a lot of time with like my friends and family. I got to have like a one-on-one lunch date with Carly of Carly Plans. I saw my sister literally almost every single day, and I literally miss her so much. It makes me cry thinking about it. But yeah, it was Chris's mom's birthday this Tuesday, so that was fun. We did go get food for that. Where did we even go? I can't even, oh, we went to this like shitty Italian place. Yeah, we went and got Italian food for her birthday. And that same day we were able to get, I had some stuff that I was storing in her basement. So essentially my mom was the literal, and I mean literal, Queen of Christmas. And so when she passed away, my sister and I inherited these date numbers. If you are curious, are font 5. Inherited quite a plethora of Christmas decor, and I didn't have a lot of room for it in my apartment, but I needed it before I moved. So we went over to her house and got all of that. I was in a really bad mood that day. Wednesday, I was able, I was having a going away party over the weekend, but I did have quite a few people in my life who had like their kids' birthday parties that weekend, which is so random. It was like Carly's twins' birthday party. One of my other friends had her kid's birthday party. My cousin Terry had a birthday party. She did also come to my party, but nonetheless, I did go for a one-on-one lunch with her, which was super nice. Always good to do that. And that same day, I did go and visit my best friend Caitlin. She has 2 young kids. She has her son Carter, who is 4. He will be 5 in December, and her daughter Kennedy, who is 1, and she'll be 2 in December. So I went to go see them one last time before I left, which is obviously an emotional moment, but I wanted to make sure to go see them. So I went and did that this day, and then I went and hung out with my sister. We got Taco Bell. Chris and I went and bought decorations for our going away party. So that was fun. So on Wednesday, I went and I was also playing Planet Zoo randomly a lot this week. I think a new DLC came out. Not really sure. But I went and got dinner with my friend Deanna, and my dad came over to help take down some like heavier things that he used. These things called zippets to hang in the wall, and they make kind of like a bigger hole, so he was bringing over some like stuff to patch the walls and so on, and he ended up staying and chatting for a while. And he was saying how he might leave work early the next day, and I was like, bro, if you leave work early, let me know. I'm not really doing anything all day. Chris will be streaming. I can come and see you. I have dinner plans, but that's it. So Chris and I also watched the most hated man on the planet, the internet, whatever, the Hunter Moore documentary. I started it while Chris was sleeping. Like, I woke up really early and I started it. I watched like probably like 3/4 of episode 1 by the time he woke up, and then he looked at me when I was getting ready to go to lunch with Deanna and was like, don't watch any more of this without me. I was like, okay, that's fine. So watched that, and that shit is fucking crazy. What an actual piece of shit. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who has not seen it, but all I gotta say is the punishment absolutely did not fit the crime. He is a loser, scumbag, piece of shit human being. This is not a spoiler. It's basically about this guy, if you don't know, named Hunter Moore, who started this website called Is Anyone Up, and it was strictly a revenge porn website. And yeah, it was just anybody who does shit like that, literally scum of the earth, in my opinion. So there's that. So we did watch that. On Friday, I went to the grocery store to get stuff to make a pasta salad for our going away party. That was like the thing I was gonna make. And it's the only thing that got completely eaten. So clearly I'm a fucking chef. So I went and did that. And then I went to my dad's house, and we just kind of like shot the shit, hung out, went to the store, prepped for the party, chatted. Nothing really super extravagant. We like set up some tents and some chairs, literally just hung out, spent some time together, because he's obviously pretty sad about us leaving. He's like happy for us. Like, obviously he was just here visiting, and like it's just bittersweet. So he was excited to get to spend some more one-on-one time with me. And so we did that, and then I got dinner with one of my high school friends, Mike. We went and got food, and yeah, it's so funny because we would always joke about how like we need to get dinner and how him and Chris would get along really well, blah blah blah. But Chris was going out with his friends this night. Oh, there's some drama about this. I'll tell you in a second. But it's like Mike was like trying to get a job, and he finally got a job and like had money again, and we moved, so now they can't even be friends. LOL. But so Chris leaves, and he like immediately texts me and says, hey, I just got like a call or a text, something to that effect, from U-Haul. Mind you, we are literally leaving on Monday, in 3 days from now, saying that they don't have our U-Haul that we had booked almost 2 months prior. They don't have it in like the Syracuse location where we were picking it up. They only have it in this Watertown location, which is over like about an hour drive. And they don't have it available until I believe 2:30 p.m. So by the time we picked it up, which picking it up ended up taking like 35-40 minutes because service was so slow. And by the time we were to pick it up and whatever, we wouldn't have gotten started until probably almost 4 o'clock, like loading the truck and shit. My dad was planning on making us dinner, and so I was furious. And so I'm like, whatever is what it is, trying to be like optimistic. I guess that like they had said that we could get a bigger truck like for the same price and get it earlier, or we'd have to wait. It was still in Watertown, or we could wait for that one. Chris didn't realize that like I would have preferred the earlier one, and we weren't together, so it is what it was. What it was. I was irritated, but trying to like not be miserable for our last couple of days there. But yeah, so that was really, really fucking annoying, and we tried calling to like see if there were any other options, like anything, like multiple times, on hold for like hours, trying to figure out any possible better situation for the whole thing, to getting nowhere basically. So it was really frustrating, but whatever. Then the next day was our going away party. We went to my dad's house. We started setting up. My sister brought us some donuts from Dunkin', which I have not seen a single Dunkin' Donut since being in Texas. Really random factoid, but haven't seen a single one. So my sister brought us Dunkin', we had our party, and during the party, Chris got the call from U-Haul that we still had to pick up the truck at like the further away destination, but we could pick it up at 11 a.m. So we could still get going at our original time. We originally were having everybody meet us around noon, and so everything was back on track to get started at noon. So that was very exciting. So yeah, had the party. We had like barbecue food, pasta salad, hot dog, hamburgers. My dad made this pulled pork. I don't really eat that, but everybody said it was good. And then we ended up having a game night. Chris's best friend Matt, his girlfriend Laura is actually my sister's boss. It's like some weird shit. So my sister, her girlfriend Whitney, and then Matt and Laura and Chris and I like stayed really late at my dad's house. It was so random. Like my dad went to bed and the rest of us are just downstairs chilling, playing this one game. It's called Stir the Pot, and it's like a game about talking shit. I've explained it before, but I'll explain it again because this game deserves more recognition. I'm gonna use that if the wind and the sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know how far I'll go over the like emoji people. But so basically when it's your turn, you read the card and it'll have something, like some sort of kind of like roast. Like some of them are nice, like who's, I don't know, the most trustworthy or something. Oh my god, I got foil on the other side. I got it over there too and I didn't notice it. Okay, it just lives there. It's just how we're living our life. Oh, it's on this side. Okay, that's fine. So there we go. Yeah. So sometimes they're nice, and then sometimes it's like, who looks most like Squidward from SpongeBob SquarePants? Like funny shit, or like who's most likely to cheat on their partner. Like it's a whole range of things, but basically you read the card to yourself and then you point to the person in the group you think the card most likely represents, and then you flip this like chip. One side says tell and one side says don't tell. If you flip it and it lands on tell, then you tell the entire group what it was. Person might be mad. You know, it says like in it, keep playing until everybody hates each other. Pretty funny. But and then if it lands on don't tell, then you show everybody except for the person you selected. And it's just like a 2.5. We literally played that for hours and hours and hours and had so much fun. So that was really good. And then we got home, we were super freaking tired. In the morning, we had to get up super early to finish packing. So I didn't expect to stay at like the going away party as late as we did. So we still had a bunch of packing to do. I'm actually gonna use these up here instead of like the flag. Oh, oh, here they are. I was like, shit, no, here they are. So, yeah, we weren't expecting to stay there so long, but we did, and it was fun, no regrets. But we had to get up quite early the next morning as a result to finish packing. which we did, and then we drove out to go pick up the moving truck. I'm gonna put a July over this in gold. It's kind of crooked, but whatever, that's in font 5. And so we did that, filled the U-Haul. We got pretty much all of it done in like 3 hours, but as we're doing it, Chris and I had discussed prior, because when we ordered the U-Haul, you could add on like movers to come unpack it. We decided against it. And then as we're loading the truck, I'm like to Chris, I'm like, so you remember how we said nah about that? Like, I'm thinking we might need that. And Chris is like, oh my God, I can't basically lift all this stuff by myself, because like, not to be like, oh my God, I'm a girl, but like, oh my God, I'm a girl. And I'm like, not. I have no upper body strength. I don't claim to. Like, it's fine. It is what it is. So I was like, yeah, I'm like absolutely not going to be able to help lift most of this stuff. So I immediately went online and hired some movers. You'll hear all about them in the next video. That'll be a story-filled video, let me tell you. Then my dad made us, he got literally 11 pounds of crab legs. So many crab legs. So me and my sister and Whitney and Chris all went over to my dad's house for dinner, and he made crab legs and Caesar salad and like with melted butter and like I like a shit ton of lemons. So much lemon. Oh, make my mouth water. Real time, I still don't have a refrigerator. This rental property did not come with one, and so we had to get one, which wasn't a big deal, but it was supposed to be here last Thursday, and now it's Tuesday, and now it's not coming till this Thursday, and it's a whole situation that I'm not happy about, but like I'm just craving fresh food, so like that sounds so good. And then my dad has like a little fire pit in his backyard, so we went outside, sat by the fire, and just shot the shit. It was really fun, and just reminiscing about it kind of is making me a little bit sad and emotional. I'm gonna be honest, I also have my period right now, so everything's making me want to cry. And then I stayed up far too late, just watching TV and talking with my dad and shit, which was nice, but let me tell you, I was fucking tired the next day, and we had to get up so goddamn early to start this trip. But that's basically like all the tea that happened. So I'm gonna start putting stuff on here. I lied, I'm gonna put this with like Moana and Maui and Hey Hey right here. That looks so fucking cute there. We'll do this Moana over Miss Moana herself. That looks cute. We will do The Ocean Chose Me over this. Will Pua, no, it'll actually cover Pua, so we aren't gonna use that. I will use probably some of these over this. These ones like this. Oh, Pua is so cute. I'm gonna use as many of these quotes and stuff as I can. This one says, I'm the village crazy lady, that's my job. Down here I'm gonna go, okay, first, I'm not a princess, I'm the daughter of a chief. Definitely want to use this overlay of Pua because literally the cutest character of them all. We use it on this blondie gal there. So cute. The rest of these will be destashed. And then on here, I'm going to go with There's Nowhere You Can Go That I Won't Be With You. And then I will destash the rest of those Moana quotes because the likelihood I will need Moana quotes in Macarons again, not very high. And then I'm just going to use the corners on all 4 of these of the scene. And then we are going to, do the deco. Haha. You guys, it's like so weird thinking that I literally live in a whole new state now. Feels like fake news, doesn't feel real, don't believe it, but I feel like you're lying to me about it, even though I'm the one telling you. It's so weird. And I don't think it's really hit me because my dad was literally just here. And then my sister's coming next week, so it's like I'm seeing like my family. So once like that's over and I'm like not really gonna see my family for very long, it might be a bit more difficult. It's actually honestly been a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. But like I said, I also do have my period right now, which is making me so emo. It's been so nice having so many like food options though. Like, oh my god. And also, Whataburger is so fucking fire. That shit needs to become national. Everybody needs to get to know how delicious that shit is. It's so good. The honey barbecue melt, fire flames. I think I've literally had it like already 3 times since being here. At least 2, maybe 3, not exaggerating. But like I said, I don't have a fridge, so been having to eat out, which is whatever. I think we might get like something Mediterranean tonight, just because like Mediterranean food at least is like a little bit more fresh, because I'm genuinely like craving something like not fried, which is very unlike me, but having not had anything but like going out to eat food for like a week now has been a lot, and kind of sick of it. Okay, cut to the deco. Cute. Cute. Okay, this base looks really good. We're gonna zoom in and we'll get into the day by day. Okay, look at how cute that is. Oh, love her. Okay, so for the little sidebar stitch, I am just gonna slap this little face here from, I believe, Once More With Love, the Coffee Monsters Co. I don't know. It's just like a type of face, and I'm just gonna mark that it's our last week in the good old NY, New York. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna mark up here at the top is that it's 1 week until we leave for Texas. And then I did have a post office drop this day. It's literally, I'm holding the page I'm looking for. Ugh. Silly rabbit. And then I did go to Panera with Carly. It was kind of like a longer little Panera date because we were saying our farewells. So 1 week until Texas. I do have a Texas doodle from SPC. And then for post office drop, I do have this mailbox from Carly Plans, which I do PR for Carly Plans. You can use Hannah15 to save 15% off and get my freebie. Or if she has stuff on sale, you can just pop Hannah in the notes for my freebie. Then I have a PO drop custom for my shop in font 6. And then for Panera with Carly, I've got a Panera bag here from SPC, as well as a custom with Carly from my shop in font 5. On to the bottom, I got McDonald's. I believe this was before I got lunch with Carly, but I already had lunch with Carly written in, so there is that. Got lunch with her, I filmed, I packed, and then I did have some sister time with me, C-Store, and we'll use the dark brown for her. So I'm gonna use the little Happy Meal here, or the little hash brown. That's how I know I got it in the morning. From Carly Plans, as well as McDonald's in gold and font 5 for filming. I've got this camera, super old, from Carly Plans, as well as a film script in font 6 in gold. For packing, I've got this moving box from Carly Plans, and then for seeing my sister, I've got the little Munchkin girlies, as well as a Sister Time script from my shop in font 2. Tuesday, I need 5 little things up in the tippy top. I'm gonna start with dark brown because I have not used a single dark brown one. This will be to mark that it is Chris's mother's birthday. I'll put this one down here. Oh, this was a really annoying. I had called my bank to figure out what the situation was to get my address changed, and they gave me the runaround, and I ended up just having to go in. So I did go into my bank this day, and Chris went to his bank, got McDonald's again this day, played some Planet Zoo, had a YouTube binge, you know, all the usual thingies. So for Drina's birthday, which is my mother-in-law, I have this cupcake from Carly Plans and a custom Drina script. For going to the bank, I've got a piggy bank here from Carly Plans. For McDonald's, I've got a McDonald's bag here from SPC with a McDonald's script from my shop in font 5 in gold. For Planet Zoo, I do have a paw from SPC as well as a Planet Zoo custom from my shop in font 4. Then I forgot to grab something for YouTube binge. One moment. The best part about filming in my office is I don't gotta go far if I forget something. So for YouTube binge, I've got this movie clapper from my shop in gold, as well as a YouTube binge script from my shop in font 6 in gold. The second portion, I put away all of the stickers I had gotten from Carly. I got 3 or 4 of my orders from her. So that got done. Then I did get dinner with Chris's mother and brother and grandfather and his grandfather's girly friend. And then I was really pissed off this evening. So we're just gonna use this washi strip, I believe will fit perfect. Yeah. So for the stickers, I have this sticker sheet from Carly Plans, and then for dinner I have this fork and knife from Carly Plans, as well as a custom with Drina and Jeremy in font 5. And then for being mad, I have this sticker from this shop that is no longer open with a fuck off script from my shop in font 4. On to the next day. I'm gonna use this to mark that I got lunch with my cousin Terry, and then I did place an IKEA order because you had only scheduled the delivery a week out. So I did that, and then I did go visit Caitlin, Carter, and Kennedy. So I got Mexican food with Terry, so I'm gonna use this little sloth with a taco from Design Ski Sticker Co. Then for ordering this stuff from IKEA, oh my god, I'm obsessed with these little bear character from Carly Plans. That's not really focusing, but did that. And then I did visit Caitlin, Carter, and Kennedy. So I have this taupe color I thought matched a good enough house. And a visit Caitlin, Carter, and Kennedy custom from my shop in font 4. Then I did go and pick up decorations from Party City, so I did want to mark that. Then having some good old sissy time. Oh, I miss my sister so fucking much. And then we got Taco Bell, me and my sister and Whitney. So for going to Party City, I do have these balloons from Carly Plans. And then for sister time, I have this sticker from a shop I could not tell you the name of. And a custom with, or not a custom, a with my sister from my shop in font 4, but I'm just cutting it to make it stacked to fit better in this box. And then Taco Bell, I have this bag from Carly Plans, as well as a Taco Bell script from my shop in font 2. And there we go. That is the first half. On to the second half. Got lunch with Deanna. That's the first thing. First things first. We'll mark that with this. And then I need to actually look and see. Okay. Cool. Cool. I played Planet Zoo and hung out a little bit poo with my daddy-o. Okay, so getting food with Deanna, I have this plate from Carly Plans. For Planet Zoo, I have this paw from SPC, as well as a Planet Zoo custom from my shop in Font 4. For just hanging with my dad, I have this couch from Carly Plans and a with dad script from my shop in Font 2. I did get dinner with Caitlin. We wanted to have like just a last just us situation, so got that there. And then Chris and I watched The Most Hated Man on the Internet documentary. And then I watched Love Island. Okay. So for food with Caitlin, I do have this fork and knife from SPC, as well as a With My Bestie script from my shop in Font 2. I didn't grab an icon because that was a lot to write on there. And then for Love Island, I've got a TV from Carly Plans, as well as a Love Island script from my shop in Font 2. That is a custom. On to Friday, the first thing is Wegmans. I do believe this was our last Wegmans trip ever. Well, until we go back home to visit. So there's that. And then I will mark McDonald's, Brekkie, more Planet Zoo, and going to my dad's house. Do one of those. Perfect. So for Wegmans, I've got this little shopping cart heart from Carly Plans, as well as a Wegmans script from my shop in Font 5 in gold. McDonald's, I've got a Happy Meal from Carly Plans, as well as a McDonald's in Font 5 in gold. For Planet Zoo, I've got this paw print that super does not match, but it was the best I had from SPC, and a custom Planet Zoo script from my shop in Font 4 in black. For going to my dad's, I have this Munchkin house thing and a custom dad's house from my shop in Font 4 in black. Down here, I'm gonna mark that I got dinner with my friend Mike. Use this. We weren't there particularly long, so I don't need anything giant. And then I went to my sister's house and I like prepped the pasta salad that I was making. I'm just gonna use a flag because why not? And then Chris and I, honestly, after this, did not touch my planner until I got to Texas and could not remember anything else I did that night. So I just marked that Chris and I watched TV together, which we did. Could not tell you what, though. So I'm going to use this to mark getting dinner with Mike. Then we use this, both from Carly Plans, to mark prepping the pasta salad. And then I have this little TV from SPC, as well as a custom with Chris in Font 6 in gold. Saturday, the first thing I'm going to mark is setting up for the party. And then I'm gonna mark that we had our going away party. This is not in the right order because I'm marking after this that my sister brought me Dunkin', but we're rolling with it, okay guys? Okay guys. So my sister brought Dunkin', and then I did like be a good little mingly girl, talked to all the people who were nice enough to come out and see us before we departed. Then we had a super fun game night, as I said, and then I was just had a really late night. Was so freaking dickety doodah tired. So yeah. For setting up, I have these balloons from Carly Plans. For the party, I've got these balloons from Carly Plans. From Dunkin', I don't remember what shop that is from, but I do have a Dunkin' script from my shop in Font 1 in black. For mingling, I've just got this little heart from SPC. Game night, I have this super old sticker from Carly Plans, as well as a game night script from SPC. And then for down here, I'm just going to use a pillow from a shop that is no longer open with a late night script from my shop in Font 5 in black. And then finally, on to Sunday. Like I mentioned, we had to get up bright and freaking early to start packing. So that was a must do, pack. Then we Had to drive all the way to Watertown. Super annoying, but we did it. Then we had to fill the U-Haul. I don't know how I made that fit in my other planner, but I'm gonna use a flag because absolutely no way is that fitting. And I'm gonna move the little red label down a bit. Okay. So for packing, I've got this box from Carly Plans. For driving to Watertown, I've got this car from SPC. For filling the U-Haul, I've got this. These are both from the moving sheet, I believe, from Carly Plans. And then, oh, the crab legs are so freaking good. So yummy. Mark that. And then chilling around the fire, I will use this. And then for just chatting and watching TV, I will use this. Okay. So for the crab legs, I got the crab leg sticker here from SPC, as well as a With Dad script from my shop and font too. I've got this fire sticker. I don't know where I got that. It might be from Carly Plans. Not sure. With the boys script, because it was with Chris and my dad. And then for just chilling with my dad, I've got another couch from Carly Plans, as well as a custom With Dad script. Or not a custom, that's just in shop. Where could my Sharpie be? I have no fucking idea. So we'll grab a new one. Okay. So I'm melting tea and cakes right now from Fantasy Wax. It smells so good. I'm gonna fill in everything and then I'll be back to show you the final spread. Okay guys, here is the final spread. Actually, I think I'm gonna take a break from saving my leftovers just because they're getting kind of out of hand. So I'm just gonna de-stash everything left in the kit. And yeah, that is it. If you guys liked this video, please do me a solid and give me a thumbs up. If you did not, then do me a solid and give me a thumbs down, because either way you're helping out my channel. Comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!